A rainy Labor Day weekend with some downpours and light showers throughout the valley.
But will it continue into the week? Meteorologist Chris Ramirez is in the Weather Center tracking those rain chances for us. Chris?
Yes, Clara and Sydney, we are going to see those more rain and storm chances for the rest of this week. The good news here is that rain has tapered off here and across the valley. Here's a live look out at South Texas College in McAllen, seeing that sun shining there as we go throughout the day. But unfortunately, we can expect more rain and storm chances going into the next few days. 30% chance of storms for Tuesday. And then as we head into Wednesday, more chances of rain, about to start ramping up into 50, 60%. And then Friday getting down to about 30% there heading into the rest of this week. Those high temperature today only getting up into the 80s in some locations. Weslaco high of 90 degrees, McAllen 92. So all of that rain is fortunately cooling us off and not making it as hot as it was within the past few days there. But other than that, looking at the current radar, those rain chances definitely have diminished. Not really seeing any quiet conditions as those storms have tapered off. Across the state of Texas, we're seeing more moisture, this increase in Gulf moisture in the area as we go into the next few days there. But as we head into that futurecast across the state, a lot of people are wondering about this infamous cold front that we were expecting this week. Unfortunately, this is not going to make it this far south. Weather models are hinting around that some of the state will get some cooler temperatures. However, this is not going to be, it's going to be stalling just north of Corpus Christi, probably north of San Antonio. But this weather system is going to be bringing in some showers and thunderstorms, and that's going to be affecting us eventually down into the valley as we head into the next several days. So a lot of storms and rain chances expected for much of the state of Texas, and that does include us down here in the valley. We can expect those rain chances start ramping up as that weather system starts moving off towards the east. Looking at that high temperature trend, as we look at those high temps across the state of Texas, you're able to see that the cold air just kind of creeping into the Texas panhandle, eventually getting down into South Texas. It's going to be in the 40s in the panhandle, and then in the 50s around San Angelo and portions of West Texas. But like I mentioned, that cold air just staying well off towards the north of us and not really going to see any effect of that for us here. Just those rain and storm chances that are going to be in the picture for the rest of this week. Looking across the Atlantic here, we do have several areas of development in terms of the tropics. This area just off towards the east coast of the United States. 30% chance of development within the next 5 days. We do have Tropical Storm Paulette that has formed off into the middle of the Atlantic, and there's another disturbance off the coast of Africa that has a 50% chance of development there. But looking at a closer look at Paulette, there it is now a tropical storm, winds at 40 miles an hour, pressures at 1,005 millibars. And looking at that forecasted track as we head into the next several days, we are going to anticipate this continuing as a tropical storm there by 1 p.m. with winds at 60 miles an hour. It's going to be interesting to tell what's going to happen once it gets into this region of the ocean there, but it's still away from land. A little bit too early to tell what's going to happen there as we head into the rest of this week. Tonight, those overnight lows dropping down to 78 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Sunsets at 7:43. Expect a very quiet weekend for us here across the valley. Highs tomorrow getting up to about 94. For the next 7 days, expect those temperatures once again getting down into the 90s going into the rest of this week. Those storm chances remaining in the picture for Wednesday and Thursday, those overnight lows in the 70s, and then a little bit more quiet conditions for Sunday and Monday as we head into the start of next week, but still anticipating some ramping up in storm chances going into the middle of this week.